there's other things. Well, let's talk about your college. In college, what did you major in?
Music.
Holy smokes!
I know.
And specifically what?
My degree is in music ed, so I was qualified at one point to be a music teacher, which
really?
I don't feel qualified at all to teach music anymore. But that was cool. I went to a small conservatory in New Jersey called Westminster Choir College, and it was an amazing education. It was a great school. It still is a great school. It's one of the great conservatories in this country, I think. But I certainly haven't. Well, it was called Choir College because it was founded by this man who founded this choir called the Westminster Choir.
Okay.
A lot of people get it confused with Westminster Abbey in England. It's not. Everyone's like, "You're going to school in England?" I'm like, "No, it's in New Jersey."
And then they say Westminster, probably.
Westminster,
right?
Yeah. And then when I moved to LA, I lived on Westminster Avenue for like the first 4 years I lived here, and nobody could say that either. You live on Westminster Avenue? I'm like, no. Anyway, but that's pretty much it. I was a voice principal in college, and then I didn't really end up being a teacher.
Because
I did my student teaching my senior year, and I was like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really good at being told what to do, which I think many comedians are not. So I've never lasted long in a traditional job. I'm not good at having a boss. So working in a school structure was really hard for me because there's just so much bureaucracy in a public school or any school. And I would say that I'm a rebel. I'm just stubborn and I like to do things my own way. And I do not work well with other people. I'm first person to admit it. Do not work and play well with others. I'm not a jerk. When I get an idea of how I want to do it, I just want to do it that way. I'm a nice person, though. I get along easily with people. I have friends. I have lifelong friends. I've been friends with some of the same people since I was 5 years old. It's not
right.
But when it comes to creativity or creating something, I just get my idea, and I also don't. I'm not good at sitting around and waiting for other people when it comes to creating something. Once I decide I want to do it, I just want to do it now. So I'm impatient more than anything, I guess. So what were we talking about?
Well, this is just a good chance to interject about how nice you are. She did this Showtime event, and this nonprofit I work for part-time is called Asian American Drug Abuse Program. And,
talk about nice people.
And,
you're the nicest.
Oh my! Well, anyway, she met the kids that I work with. They're teens and in rehab, and you agreed to come and visit them on site, and it was so cool. It was just great. And you brought merchandise. You gave them all a T-shirt and spent all kinds of time with them, and it just meant the world to them and to the staff too. She didn't have to do that, and you live like an hour away from there. On top of that, so
he knows because he just did the drive.
Yeah, I just did the drive. So she is way, way, way nice. Yeah. Good
I wish I were nicer though. Sometimes I feel like I could do better.
Do you think so? I think you're really nice. I think that personally, I think that people might be intimidated by you because you're very opinionated. Yeah. But you're a good person through and through. You really are.
I try to be.
Yeah.